So, so something that came out around this Wednesday, and that has to do with bullying. A bully victim who happens to be a high school student from Wallenberg had threatened to commit a massacre at at this at a high school he attended by posting photos of guns on social media with his comment that the way the that it was going to be the Wallenberg massacre, according to the acting police chief chaplain at the at a police commission. That's that that I could not have said I could not have said or made a comment on that one. That really sunks to to that really sunks me right in. It was like a day after after he was bullied on campus, according to parents, police, and the school district. So around this Tuesday, four girls just reportedly beat up a student, and then he was taken to and then on Wednesday he was taken to custody and Wednesday evening, and the school was back on session, according to a school announcement. So Christina Martins, a parent of a student who just witnessing the bullying the whole time. So this is what she has to say. My child told me he has seen the child that made the threat be bullied the day before and that he has gotten very angry. Written on, so she was written on an email. The stuff that really surprised that I had to put my personal grudge aside is Principal Foster. She was alerted Wednesday morning after her parents found a social media post the night before. A school attendant said, This is how she has to say. I immediately alerted the San Francisco Police Department, and we placed the school in lockout, which means no one can enter or exit from the school without first going to security. And on her email, I'm happy and I'm really glad she stepped in to place the school on lockout. Because there's no telling what could have happened or what would have happened if she didn't. It would have been a tragedy. It would have been a complete mess, and that was something I can just go and say, good job, Principal Foster. Despite, I might admit that's something I might have to put my grudge aside, or anything, and here's something in my brain is happening. So Stephanie Libero, a PDSA paralorium and a parent at Wallenberg, just wrote an email to a school community that a student just posted a photo of guns on Instagram bringing a gun to school about some disagreement he had with some students. It's important that things like this happen, but at least the school are taking it seriously and being proactive. I could not have said anything better than her. I really couldn't. I could not have said anything better. It's there, and there's I don't know. There was plenty of there's plenty there's something I had to say. So, Miss Heidi Heidi Anderson, a spokesperson for the SFUSD, was said that it was placed on a lockout as a precaution. And she said this as all. She said that the safety of students and staff is their top priority. I agree. Putting safety in students is the number one top priority. And look, I have some parts I wanted to share about some of the bullying experiences that a couple of my friends and I might have shared, including in-person trolling, which I gotta get really tense and ticked off whenever a student, whenever some stupid jack off just trying to make me like wild up, and while that troll face person just loves it to a point where I just want to just beat up somebody, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because if I give in to violence, that's what a student wants. That's what a troll wants. It's attention. But even for a bully victim, you should not be. To a student who just posted the Instagram about bringing a gun to school, you should not have posted that in the first place. Even if you are a bully victim, that would make you. That would just make you less. That would make you no different than a killer. Than a killer who just takes somebody's life away from the living. This is very hard to talk. I have some personal stories I don't like to share. This is different from extremely different from like this stupid stuff I did with that dumb angry letter that I left at Miss Wildli's class, and then I got a serious talk over with Mr. Huberman and Miss Wildli's, and thankfully I was given a really just reassuring that I would never do that again, and that stuff. Look, if you're a bully victim, at least speak up. That's what bullies victims, or at least get support from your families. At least talk to your families about it, or any of your close friends. That would help. Violence is never a way to solve problems. It just creates more problems, and and then taking somebody's life, that is costing your whole freedom, your whole future, and that is going to be a one-way ticket to jail, and you really don't want that. To that is my that was all I can say. I'm I'm so thankful that the school district, the police, and the parents has stepped in to do this. I mean, to put us the to to prevent the tragedy from happening. What as far as I and there was going to be there was going to be a serious sentence for a student that put that puts this kind of threat, social media threat, on at a school, or that you could get expelled for you could get expelled for posting a social media threat or saying that in person. That could be that would be if you have photos of guns or anything. I'm really glad that it didn't turn out to be. It didn't turn out to. I'm really glad. Just my ramblings must have stopped anyway. You know, bullying could be the subject of bullying is it's the scariest subject I ever talked about. Well, good night.